That's almost a bit too convenient. Ah, yes, this article in the newspaper. It's made some spurious remarks about me. Better kill myself.
Take it easy. Drink this. It'll help.
I once saw a Bear Grylls show. It's my own urine.
And you leave our valley untouched. But knowing that you've done the right thing.
No. I'm sorry.
It's in the job title. Tomb Raider.
Can't.
Not Tomb Preserver.
Or won't.
I have to raid your tomb, okay?
I'll fight Trinity with you, but my goal remains the same.
See, it's an interesting disconnect, I suppose, because they make her climb quite slowly, as if to, you know, exemplify the difficultness of it, the realism of what they're trying to do. And then in other places, as I've kind of pointed out throughout, they throw realism to the wind or do sort of things that could really easily be made to make sense, but actually don't. I already solved the puzzle.
That's where I need to go. This should come in handy.
Better stealth kills? Question mark. What happened to the combat knife, man? What happened to the combat knife? Why are you using that massive, unwieldy bow with all like different cams and weights and shit on it? When you got a knife, just open his neck. Come on. But I'm not a murderer. I've only killed like 100 people over the course of these games. Don't want to get blood on my cool camouflage uniform. So stunning right now. Another like grunt of minor dissatisfaction. Oh god, I can't believe I just fell down this fucking chasm. That doesn't look like you should be able to climb on it. It's even painted white and everything, like all climbable objects in this game. I think a lot of games took that cue from Mirror's Edge because they did a sort of publicity marketing thing on it showing like, oh look, you know, we've highlighted the correct route in like a really bold popping yellow, and then all the other games and I was like, oh my god, that's so good, it like appeals to people on a human level, we should all put it in our games, whoa. Right, now cue the mercenary showing up. Ah, that stupid little girl opened the doors to the temple for us. Time to have a huge firefight and lose anyway. Fucking Nora. Oh man, that's nice. I like the steam and haze effects and the sort of change in vegetation, climate. It's very pleasant. It's me, Ygritte. You know nothing, Lara Croft. That time Lara Croft got a summer job at Bernard Matthews. I must say, the environments in this, though they're not particularly memorable, I think they are quite striking and authentic, and they do give off a good sense of kind of, you know, the history and ancient tomb raiding and stuff, and that's pretty good. I mean, it's not kind of the breathtaking, iconic stuff, but it definitely, you know, does add to the game's experience quite a lot. They've done a really good job with all the perks in this game as well. Every time I get one, I really notice it doing something interesting or fun or kind of rewarding me in the game as well. Now, what's really cool is I could see this kind of like warm, glowing area right from the beginning of when I entered this, and I quite like that as a tomb design, as in it shows you where you need to go and then lets you figure out kind of how to get there.
You're dead.
Oh, that was lucky. That was super lucky. I did not intend to do that.
Got to try that control panel.
The inscriptions say he carried with him an artifact of great power. For the time being, I have suspended normal mining operations.
Would the atheistic Soviet Union be really that interested in discovering the truth about the Prophet, or would they want uranium to fight the Americans? That is the question.
Could this be part of the lost city?
To have no knowledge of the whereabouts of the missing guards. And though we've punished them harshly, I fear they're on the verge of revolt.
Our harsh punishments have not deterred them from revolting, because history has told us that punishing people harshly, that fucking suppresses them. Always works. 10 out of 10, guaranteed. Lara Croft, destroyer of worlds. Everything breaks when she's around.
She's empty. Take her down.
I am it. Sorry. You just listened to my therapist.
The word convicted is stamped on the back of the tag.
The word convicted. Alan Rickman's been convicted of being a sexy bitch. Oh.
Light still belonged to a soldier in the Red Army. I don't recognize the insignia.
How can you not recognize it's a hammer and sickle in a laurel wreath?
It's still half full. I may need this before I'm done here.
Yeah, let's just hope the fucking officer didn't have typhoid. Leave it laced around the lip of the bottle, you dirty cow, Lara.
At this new assignment, as if they do not wish the relics to be seen. We will need to make an example of a few young
why
men.
Why did that give me extra Greek if that was from Soviet format? Come on, game. Gotta fucking... Sometimes it's like... That's a very inexpensive part of the production process, to like go over stuff and make sure it all makes sense. So, maybe that's what I can do.
So cold.
It's so cold. Let's accidentally dive underwater. That'll help. Maybe if I really submerge myself, that'll warm things up.
Hey, over here.
It's okay. I'm gonna get you out of here.
Look at Lenin on the back there, being a handsome bastard.
All right, stay hidden and keep moving.
We owe you our lives.
We owe you our lives? I think we owe you our lives.
Your help is greatly appreciated. We know these lands,
Is this
but there are fewer of us every season.
Is this woman a giant? Look how fucking big she is. It's not just how tall she is, it's her proportions.
It's a good thing you're on our side. Thank you.
If I wasn't on your side, I would fuck your shit up, that's for sure. I am fucking remorseless, Lara Croft, man. It's time to fucking ventilate some wolves. What's the matter, you rotten, mangy, four-legged piece of shit? Get out of the cave, humanity needs it now. was that you're trying to raise your young? Too bad, now you're fucking dead. They're growing, they're radioactive wolves. Extremely dangerous. Now I'm taking your skin. You don't need it anymore since I shot you full of holes. You were dripping urine on the floor. Very naughty wolves.
Sweet.
Really nice fire effect. I like that a lot. I went to a Cosmonaut exhibition at the National Science Museum recently, and it was great. And I don't know how I feel about burning Cosmonaut posters. I mean, I'll do it for points, but come on. Lord Croft, aka Nigel fucking Thornbury, has a newborn child, and the first thing he does is get fucked off his face and try and make snowshoes. Dad of the Year award. Dad of the Year award. Lara's remarkably well adjusted, considering where she's come from. Though I must say, through that whole combat sequence, it is, even though it's somewhat ridiculous that this diminutive woman is just completely annihilating hordes of, you know, undead beasts, she's pretty cool, and I think it's nice to just, you know, see a depiction of a really powerful, kind of brutal woman for a change. So, thoughts having finished Rise of the Tomb Raider. Nothing revolutionary. It was very much building on what they started with the first game, but I feel like it was a really solid entry to the franchise. Great art and sort of level design direction. I thought they added in some new interesting mechanics in, which I enjoyed. I mean, it kept me playing for, God, nearly 35 hours, so it definitely was worth the money, and that was on hard mode. And I can see the story, you know, kind of following that Uncharted, you know, treasure hunt, globe hopping around different locations and being really fun in that respect. So, yeah, I was a big fan of that game. It was cool. There was a couple of, you know, sort of weird inconsistencies in the story, and, you know, just, I suppose when you're making a really long format piece of entertainment like a game rather than a movie, which is much more focused, just a couple of hours, you're going to get hiccups. But in general, it was really good, and I would recommend it.